Good day, everyone. I am Catherine Sidanto, and today I will be discussing about Republic Act number 7610, Special Protection of Children Against Child Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination Act. So, what is Republic Act 7610? It is a Philippine law that gives special protections to children against abuse, exploitation, and discriminations. Why the law was created? Because children are being abused physically, emotionally, and sexually. He creates a need to ensure that children are protected, abuse is prevented, and children can grow up in a safe and healthy environment. So, who is protected under the law? All the children below 18 years old. Article 6, Other Acts of Abuse. So we will talk about the violence, abuse against the child, and also unsay mga possible punishment of a person who will commit and violate this specific law. So Article 6, Section 10, Other Acts of Neglect, Abuse, Cruelty, or Exploitation, and other conditions prejudicial to the child development. So Article 6, Section 10, it covers other forms of child abuse that may not be physical but still harm the child. So unsay mga acts included ani nga sections. So we have neglect like failure to provide proper care, food, education, or protections to a child. Next is we have abuse or cruelty like harsh treatment and verbal abuse. And we also have exploitations like i-force nimo ang bata to work or gamiton nimo siya for economic gain. So why this act is harmful? It's because it affects the child mental health, emotional development, and overall well-being. Next is any person who shall commit other acts of child abuse, cruelty, or exploitations or be responsible for other conditions prejudicial to the child development, including those covered by Article 59 of Presidential Decree number 603 as amended but not covered by the revised Penal Code as amended shall suffer the penalty of prison mayor in its minimum period. It means bisan unsa nga buhat nga makadaot sa bata physically, emotional, psychological, or environmental, even if the act is not clearly listed in the revised penal code, basta makadaot siya sa growth, safety, or moral development sa bata, considered gihapon na siya as a child abuse and the person involved will be punished. Acts nga apil diri is kanang pasagdan nimo ang bata, not giving them proper food, shelter, or medical care, ignoring the child's basic needs, using the child to earn money without regard for their welfare, forcing a child to work in a harmful or unsafe conditions, and also is kanang pag-expose nimo sa bata in a dangerous situations. Reason why giapil ni nga law para makabar tanan forms of abuse bisan katong wala pa na mention sa older laws. And also giapil pud ni siya to ensures no abusive act against a child is ignored. This law applies to any persons like parents or guardians, relatives, teachers or school authorities or any adult who has control or influence over the child. Under ani ang bisan kinsa nga mabuhat ani nga abuse or crimes sa bata shall suffer the penalty of prison mayor in its minimum period. So when we say prison mayor, it is the duration of imprisonment sa tao which usually means 6 years and 1 day up to 8 years of imprisonment. Any person who shall keep or have in his company a minor 12 years old or under who is 10 years or more his junior in any public or private place, hotel, motel, bar joint, discotheque, cabaret, pension house, massage parlor, beach, and or other tourist resort or similar places shall suffer the penalty of prison mayor in its maximum period and at fine of not less than 50,000 pesos. So we are talking about the child who's in care of someone who's not related to the child. So kung isa ka adult is naay kuyog nga bata 12 years or below sa place nga pwedeng mahimong venue for abuse, like sa katong dimension ako ganiha nga motel, hotel, without a valid reason, so automatic suspicious na siya pwede ma-harm ang bata ato nga place, kay kato nga mga places kasagaran gigamit para sexual exploitation or other abuse. So bisan wala pa nahitabo, the fact nga naa sila sa ing ato nga lugar, it is already considered a threat, it is already harmful and risky. Penalty if anyone violates these provisions may be punished with a prison mayor in maximum period of 10 to 12 years imprisonment and a fine of not less than 50,000 pesos. But naa siya exemption. Exempted lang kung relatives or parent ang kuyog nga adult sa bata or when the act is done as part of a legal, moral, or social responsibility. So why giapil ni to protect children by preventing adults from bringing them to places that may expose them to abuse unless there is a valid familial or legal reason. Next is any person who shall endorse, deliver, or offer a minor to anyone prohibited by this act to keep or have in his company a minor as provided in the preceding paragraph shall suffer the penalty of prison mayor in its medium period and a fine of not less than 40,000 pesos. So the ari is we are also talking about the child who's in care of someone who's not related to the child. So the ari is imong gihatag, i-offer, i-push or i-endorse ang bata sa lain nga prohibited nga mag-uban sa bata. Ang kato nga tawo nga ga-offer sa bata shall suffer the penalty of prison mayor 8 to 10 years imprisonment and a fine of not less than 40,000 pesos. But if ang perpetrator sa child or the person that make violence or abuse against a child, like ibaligya siya sa laing tawo, offer sa laing tawo is ang iyahang parents, step parents, like ang parents mismo ang magbaligya sa bata for money. Ang penalty niya is prison mayor in maximum 10 to 12 years and a fine of not less than 50,000 pesos and a loss of parental authority over the minor. So wala na siya katungod nga mahimong parents sa bata tungod sa iyahang gibuhat. So why man mas grabe ang punishment? Kay tungod parents has to protect the child. Dili kay sila pa mismo ang magdala sa bata sa ing ato nga situation. Ang purpose nga giapil ni siya is to prevent adults from acting as middlemen in child abuse, ensuring that children are protected from being handed over to potential abusers. Next is any person, owner, manager, or one entrusted with the operation of any public or private place of accommodation, whether for occupancy, food, drink, or otherwise, including residential places, who allows any person to take along with him to such place or places any minor herein described shall be imposed a penalty of prison mayor in its medium period and a fine of not less than 50,000 pesos and the loss of license to operate such a place or establishment. So the ari is we are talking about a group of people who allows someone nga mo-enter sulod sa isa ka place nga naay kuyog minor nga bata nga dili niya relative, like kanang tag-iya, manager, operator sa hotel, motel, pension house or any accommodation place nga mag-allow nga magpasulod og laing tawo nga naay minor kuyog. So pwede na siya mapanisyan ang tag-iya kay basin unsay mahitabo sa bata sa sulod. So if ang ingana nga place ang adtuan, i-make sure gyud nga sa tag-iya nga i-check ang ID. So penalty if naay mahitabo nga ang ato is they will suffer a prison mayor medium period 8 to 10 years, makamulta po sila of not less than 50,000 pesos. So pwede po sila mawalan og license and permit sa ilahang business, reason nga dili na sila maka-operate og padayon sa ilahang business. Next is any person who shall use, coerce, force, or intimidate a street child or any child to beg or use begging as a means of living. So, gigamit nila ang bata para mangayo og kwarta o like kanang manglimos. Kaduha is act as conduit or middleman in drug trafficking or pushing. So, gigamit nila ang bata like sa pag-deliver sa drugs. Ikatulo is conduct any illegal activities shall suffer the penalty of prison correctional in its medium period to reclusion perpetua. So, gigamit nila ang bata like sa pagpangawat, pagbuhat og scam, gangs, or any crimes nga involve ang bata nga gi-force sila to do that illegal activities. Penalty ani is they will suffer the penalty of prison correctional. So, prison correctional is another kind of imprisonment sa tao. Medium period will be 2 years and 4 months and 1 day and 4 years and 4 months to reclusion perpetua. So, reclusion perpetua is duration ani is 20 to 40 years. A sentence for a crime that is under the revised penal code. Ang ganing reclusion perpetua is ang pinakahaing nga punishment sa Philippines. So bisag wala pakakapatay basta serious injuries or mutilation on child under 12, same ra gihapon siya og penalty. For purposes of this act, the penalty of the commission of acts punishable under Articles 248, 249, 262, Paragraph 2 and 263, Paragraph 1, Act Number 3815 as amended the revised penal code for the crimes of murder, homicide, other intentional mutilation, and serious physical injuries, respectively, shall be reclusion perpetua when the victim is under 12 years of age. So kung ang bata is below 12 years old, dayon ang offender is nakabuhat og murder, homicide, or other intentional mutilation, ang penalty niya is reclusion perpetua, 20 years to life imprisonment. So mas grabe ang gyud ang iyahang punishment once nga bata ang involved or bata ang giabusaran. Next is the penalty for the commission of acts punishable under Articles 337, 339, 340, and 341 of Act Number 3815 as amended the revised penal code for the crimes of qualified seduction, acts of lasciviousness with the consent of the offended party, corruption of minors, and white slave trade, respectively, shall be 1 degree higher than that imposed by law when the victim is under 12 years of age. So, pag ingani na nga crime ang gibuhat sa isa ka offender, so need na og high nga punishment or high nga pagka-imprisonment. So, kung sa normal nga penalty is prison mayor 6 to 12 years, sa reclusion perpetua, it should be 12 to 20 years up to life imprisonment. The victim of the acts committed under this section shall be entrusted to the care of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. So after they all experience that tragedy in their life, they shall be entrusted to the care of DSWD to make sure their security, to make sure their life is in the good care. To us future teacher and educator someday, we must always be careful in the actions that we make or every words that we say towards the child because we don't know how it affects to the child development.